Good morning from California. I flew in from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan yesterday, and today's officially the start of the new series. I'm so excited. Okay, it's one of your guys' cars. This is my first time ever doing this. I flew out to basically transform one of my followers' cars. But in this video, you guys are not only gonna see me fully transform one of my followers' cars, you guys might see 2 more projects within this video. It is gonna be my 350Z that I'm turning into a drift car. That was my first project car, and I'm turning into my first drift car. I shipped it all the way out here. How about we talk once we get there? Okay, so we just pulled into the Society HQ and I see my car. Oh my god, my 350Z. Do you see it peeking? Oh my god. Oh my god. I miss this thing so much, and the amount of trouble I went through to get this car from Michigan to here was insane. Let me just give you guys a little gist. First of all, here is what it looks like. I still have to finish the pillar and the rocker. I have to wrap that green, but on the other side, it is fully done. Here's a better look at what this side looks like. We have the Slurpee S. I do still have the OEM wheels. I believe they're just powder coated black. I love my front lip. I love my hood. Love my spoiler. Still needs some love though. But anyways, just to give you guys a little gist of what I went through. Truck driver, the transport driver that picked up my car, he showed up hours before he said he was gonna show up, and my car wasn't even operable at that time, so I had to throw in a battery and get it to start. And it was raining. It was really cold. Remember, this is Michigan, okay? And then he gets there and he's like, this car has been modified. It's a lot lower. I have not touched the springs, the struts. I have not lowered this car. The only thing that makes it look lower is the front bumper, but the whole front bumper is Duraflex, so it moves. Okay, it moves, not a problem. And then he's like, nope, sorry, can't do it. And then I'm like, after I showed him that, he's like, okay, that's perfectly fine, let's load it up. And then he's like, well, I need to see the car physically being loaded up from the front end, so I need you to drive it up the ramp. So I do that. Okay, and then he's like, okay, it drove past the first ramp, and then I'm like, all right, like, I did it, can you pull it back up? And then he's like, no, you can just pull it in for the rest of the way up. I pull it in all the way up, burning my clutch as I'm doing this, okay? I'm gonna change out the clutch anyways, it's okay. And I finally load it up, and then he starts changing, like, using those little gear, whatever they are, to like load up the actual vehicle and pull up the ramps. He forgot me in the actual transport truck.
What?
I'm not lying, because my little sister watched this whole thing and he thought my little sister was me the whole time because I magically transported out of my car out into the road. I don't know. Okay, finally get the car up, okay, and then it took 3 weeks to get here where it is right now. Just so many stuff, okay, but it's finally here. Okay, and we're gonna finish it. We're gonna be turning it into a drift car from the inside out, outside in, and I can finally learn how to drift in my Z. But on another note, the reason why we're actually also here is not only for that, but if you guys see the 240 right there, if you can see it through this little mesh thing, we are going to be completely transforming that 240 for a follower at the Society HQ, and I am so excited. So I can't wait to be filming this rest of the week. I hope you guys join along for the ride because it's going to be a lot. It's gonna be a lot to unpack. We have my 350Z, we have Oscar's 350Z, and then we have his old Datsun. Look how sweet that looks, dude. I'm here in the car with Oscar. This is one of his only cars that isn't pimped out, and I'm telling him, like, we gotta pimp this out. We're gonna get some wheels from Kansei. We're gonna get 2 different sets, right? One for the 350 and one for the 240 that we're gonna be working on. And we're gonna be throwing them in the back, and then after that, we're gonna stop by Forsberg's shop, and we are gonna get some stuff there as well. And then we're gonna head back and get started on the transformation of the 240. Super excited. Holy wheels, guys. There's so many Kansei wheels. So we are here. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but we are picking up 2 sets of wheels, one for the 350 just to have an extra set, and also one for the 240. Now, if you guys don't know, I've actually ran Kansei wheels on a few of my transformation series videos or makeover series videos. We're planning on fitting all of these in here. That's not gonna happen. So I got these for my 350. They are gloss black, which I am happy about, and then these are gonna be for the 240, right? Are these white or chrome?
They're actually chrome.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. 2 sets of wheels from Kansei picked up, and now we are off to Forsberg. And I just got myself a Chris Forsberg Hydro e-brake. I'm so excited. Oscar does have one put in his car already on his 350, but his is powder coated. But yeah, I'm super excited to install this. Huge thank you to Chris. I'm super excited to test this out. Obviously, like, who else would I want a hydro e-brake from? Like, he's literally the best of the best. And we pulled in the 240, as you can see. It has so much potential. It just needs a little bit of love and care, and that is why I flew out. However, since today is a holiday, I actually couldn't pick up the wrap from Vinyl Frog today, so I am gonna be going tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you guys the wrap color just yet. You will see it probably in a few clips from now. But as you guys saw, we did pick up some Kansei wheels, and what else do we have? We have a bunch of boxes over there that belong to this car. So we have an HKS exhaust. We have, I don't really know what that box is, but I know we have like the corner lamp for the front bumper. And the only thing that we are waiting on to get delivered is the spoiler, the rear spoiler. So that's all. And then we have everything else, but it's kind of looking like we're gonna be getting started tomorrow instead of today, just because we don't have the wrap. And maybe the only thing I might do today is actually sand down this fender, just because it's really, really rough. You can just tell. So I might go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna call it a day. It is currently the second day, 9 a.m. I just went ahead and picked up some of the over fenders. I think that's what they're called, for the 240. It was about an hour drive, and now I'm on my way to Vinyl Frog's warehouse to go pick up the wrap. I still don't know what color I'm going with, but we're gonna get a lot done today, guys. That's all I gotta say. Just because I'm working on the 240, and on top of that, I'm trying to at least take it to a skid pad during my time here. So with that being said, I need the 350 to be kind of worked on, maybe not fully dialed in, but at least have the diff welded, since it has an open diff, so I can slide it around and just do some donuts and try to attempt figure eights and stuff like that while I'm here. So yeah, let's go to Rocket. Okay, so we made it to Rocket Garage. There's a Corvette behind me, but all eyes on the 350Z. This is the side I have to finish, but it looks like the diff hasn't been dropped, and we are gonna be on our way to Tim to get it welded, but we are actually gonna get a lot of other stuff done here too. So they're gonna be installing my Mishimoto oil cooler kit. We're just gonna be dealing with the welded diff and the oil cooler, and then we're gonna hit the skid pad on Saturday. I'm gonna fuel for the car, try to attempt figure eights, try to learn how to do donuts and all of that, and then we're gonna take the next steps forward where we can learn the difference with the hydro e-brake. And also we are keeping the tires that are currently on the car as well, since they're not that worn out, but I'm definitely gonna wear them out. And also my clutch is like nearly gone, so I'm not gonna feel too bad if I ruin that as well. I think it's perfect timing right now for this car, but I'm just so glad it's in California and not in the cold of Michigan. All right, we are here at Race Club. I'm here with Tim. He's all the way over there. And I just dropped off the 350Z diff. I hope you guys can hear me, to get welded. And they're probably gonna need it here for the night to cool off, so then I can take it back to Rocket Garage, get it put back on. We are finally back as a society, and we are getting started on the 240. So this is what I picked up earlier in the morning. It was like 8 a.m. So we're gonna be installing those. Here's Andrew right here, the 240SX owner. Say what up. And so we are gonna be working together on this and just kind of bolting on those over fenders, mainly to cover up this side, the driver's side, but it's gonna add a nice look to it, and it is gonna be a pain to wrap, let me just tell you that, which is gonna be technically tomorrow. All right guys, we got like 5 different colors going on the 240, but it will be uniform in like a couple days, okay? The hood, there's minor dents here and there, but you know, if you just step back far enough, you won't see them. And I guess the only thing I have to do, well, I plan to do actually tomorrow, is we're gonna be working on this fender. We're probably gonna sand it down, and then we're gonna wrap it, and then we're just gonna continue wrapping and hopefully get the majority of the wrap done. Good morning guys, it is day 3, it's a Wednesday, and today my goal is to actually get 85% of the car wrapped. So basically pretty much everything except the front bumper. That's what I'm hoping for. That's about it for today. But while we are in the car, I'm currently at the shop, I want to talk a little bit about this rental, okay? I've rented a lot of Mercedes in the past. I own 2, but I don't know what it is with this one specifically. It's a 2019 C-Class. I don't know if it's a C300, but it's not my favorite, okay? And let me begin to explain why. 1, I looked everywhere for heated seats. It doesn't have heated seat. 2, it doesn't even have a USB-C option, but it has 2 USB options, but not even a USB-C. And most cars around 2019 started including them. So I can't charge my phone, but you know what I can do? Change the volume within like 5 different options, okay? The guy that owns this, I am renting this. These options absolutely suck because like what this little square thing is touchscreen, this little square thing is a touchscreen, and this square thing runs that. Like it's a touchscreen for that. And then this square thing is a touchscreen for this display. But you know what happens when you go ahead and turn your volume down? This will think it's like you're swiping the song. So then it moves on to the second song. So like if you accidentally go like that, you see what I'm saying? Like just small things like that. And I've rented Mercedes in the past before. I love the feel. I love the features and everything. But this one, I don't know what they went wrong with. I don't know what was going on in their heads with this one. Today is officially, I want to say day 3. No, day 4. I don't know, I lost count, but we are doing wheels today. I am rocking my Society hoodie. I'm so excited to see these chrome wheels on. I believe that the model name from Kensei is called Neos, but they're chrome and they just look so like, they're hot. I think they're pretty hot. We also have a couple runs to make. I have to go pick up the Buddy Club seat for the S14 and I have to go pick up my diff back from Race Club Fabrication. Here is what we currently have on the car. Honestly, white isn't bad, but I feel like this is just gonna give it that extra pizzazz. Like it's just an extra accessory. It's really gonna make it look good. So let's pop these in. Tell me this doesn't look good. Tell me this doesn't look good. This looks so good. And I'm gonna do the rear and then we're gonna see what it looks like. And we are back at Rocket Garage. So basically we grabbed this from Tim over at Race Club. He welded it and apparently it was literally caramelized together. But anyways, here's my Slurpee Z without a diff. So we're gonna put that. I also got this from Society, which I'm super stoked about. And oop, we got some hardware. I gotta go give it to Tim. So we got Tony here. Sorry, I didn't ask you, but he's over here explaining to me basically what's going on because I have no idea. I mean, I know the basics, but not this intricate if it focuses. And we got some WiseFab components over here. And then we also obviously got stuff reinforced and welded by Race Club. Our last stop of the day is of course Buddy Club because we are grabbing some seats and a battery for my 350Z. My 350Z has been desperately in need of a battery. And this Mega Life battery, when I tell you guys, it will change your life. These batteries are super lightweight, so we went ahead and grabbed one for my 350Z. And then the Bucky seat, which I'm gonna unbox once we get back to Society, is actually a reclining seat from Buddy Club, and we got the seat rail, so everything's gonna bolt on perfectly and it's gonna look absolutely amazing. So let's go to the shop and get to installing. In the box in itself, 16 pounds. Is that 16 pounds? That's insane. That's so good. This is within the packaging, so it's probably around 15s, less than 15. Wow. Yep, 15s. That's insane, guys. Wow. What do you guys think? I think it looks amazing. And right now I'm about to throw in all of the lights. Definitely gonna be using this song, All of the Lights, on my TikTok and Reels when I install all the lights. So the headlights, taillights, and the corner lights and all that stuff, all that good stuff. We have the taillights. It's like a 3-piece setup. This is actually the longest taillight I've ever seen in my life. And then we have some corner lights and the part of the headlights. They are so clean, obviously in brand new condition. Look at that. It's Friday and I am currently in a new car. I made the switch, Mercedes to BMW. You guys saw earlier in this video I was having some complaints about that Mercedes, so I had to drive all the way back to LAX, an hour and a half, and switch the cars into this one. And I like this one a lot better. Here's my thought process on this now. I spent 3 hours of my morning going back, switch the car and here. And that is for me to prevent the fact that if there was an issue with the tire tires so happen to pop, because that slash is really deep, it prevents me from spending like 4 or 5 hours getting that fixed. Wasted 3 hours of my time, but I think I prevented something that was coming. Anyways, the spoiler for the S14 did get delivered today, and I am so excited because I really thought that wasn't gonna come in time, and I thought I was gonna have to just make do with the car with the way it looks, but the spoiler adds on so much, so I'm super excited it came. So I'm gonna be installing that today, along with the headlights, because those came in as well. And then tomorrow we go on the skid pad at Apple Valley. Anyways, we actually have the 240 literally right behind me because we are taking it to Rocket Garage to get the exhaust installed, because they're probably gonna take like not even 30 minutes with it, and I would probably take the whole day installing it and taking off the other one. But I'm pretty sure the car needs a little bit more than just the exhaust that I have. I think it needs some downpipes or something, but other than that, my 350 is also there, so they installed the differential back on, so that car is gonna head back to Society and get ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna catch you guys once the 240 has the exhaust installed and we are loading it up on the back of this truck. Anyways, we do have actually a lot to do today, since today we're kind of just like dialing everything down, and then whatever's left over is gonna get rolled on to Sunday, since tomorrow is Saturday and we are going to Apple Valley. That's pretty much gonna take the whole day, even though we only want to go for a few hours. It's just the way it is. So here are the set headlights that came, I believe, all the way from Japan. And initially what we were gonna do, so Andrew actually has some headlights that we were gonna put in just for the front section, and then that corner section, those got delivered. But let's unbox them together. So here were the ones that we were initially gonna work with, and then obviously here are the ones that are ordered and already cleaned up and ready for us. So my Z has finally came back to Society, and right behind it is the 240 SX. My goal right now is to finish completely wrapping the 240 SX so I don't have to worry about it. I'm honestly probably just gonna leave this like this for Apple Valley Speedway, just because I really don't care for right now. For right now, I gotta focus on the 240 and finishing the wrap. So if you guys see it right here, obviously all the lights have finally been put in, and all I have to do is the roof of the car and the rear bumper and some smaller things like the side view mirrors, but like honestly you can't even tell if they're wrapped or paint. All right, the Mega Life battery is in, and I can finally get rid of this garbage one. All I need for the battery is some type of tie down thing that sits on top of the battery that holds it together, because this is so light it's probably just going to be flying around when we're trying to go do donuts and whatever. Okay, so we finally got the U-Haul, and of course my 350Z is trailered in the back. You know, we had to stop by 7-Eleven. Like, it only makes sense with the Slurpee car. So we're about to fuel up the Slurpee car. We're about to fuel up ourselves with some Slurpees, and we're gonna fuel up the U-Haul. We have made it. I'm so excited. I'm in my car. I'm just so excited. I can't be too scared. I'm just like trying not to get all my nerves and emotions. Gotta be serious right now, okay? I'm gonna mount my camera, this right here, have some fun, and I'll check back with you guys throughout the day. We're only gonna be here for like 2-3 hours, probably max. The weather is finally clearing up, but honestly, I've had my fun and my car is pretty much almost on E. It keeps giving me different numbers, but I think there's just enough for Oscar to just take out my car and just have some fun, since he's been with me literally all day, and it looks so good. I had so much fun, and honestly, I feel like it was no better track than like Apple Valley Speedway. The skid pad was awesome, and it was just cool. Like, we kind of pretty much got it to ourselves. I just unboxed the Buddy Club sport seat, so I'm about to take it off of the baggage and of course set up the seat bracket and then put this right on. Hello, I am actually back home now, and I have no idea if I filmed an outro or not, so I'm gonna do it again just to update you guys. So obviously, as you guys can see right here, I'm about to put on some of the shots of the final results for Andrew's S14. I honestly think it turned out so good, considering I only had 7 days to work on it, and I was pretty much by myself. So Society did help a lot, and then I also had Vinyl Frog bring the wrap, I had Buddy Club bring the seat, I had Tensei bring the wheels, and honestly, with them being part of the picture, that's how the final results ended up happening with such a quick turnaround. But yeah, that's what it is. It was honestly in pretty bad condition as well, so it wasn't like the paint was gray and this and that, so that honestly added more on to the 7-day challenge, but it turned out good nonetheless. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is going to be a little bit different than my usual editing, so let me know what you guys think of it. I really hope I can post more because I am outsourcing editing, and I think that's the one thing that stops me from filming on YouTube, I'll be honest with you, is just the editing is so dreading. And I love short form content, like when it comes to editing, because I know exactly how I want it to be. But with long form, like I just don't have like an eye. And hopefully with that being said, I can post more, we can grow together and just have fun on YouTube. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see more transformation series, and there's so much exciting stuff coming your way. I literally cannot wait to announce it. I mean, we're still in the works for a lot of things, but some things that are already finalized, and I'm so excited to move forward with it. So yeah, thank you guys, love you. And also, if you've made it this far, there's gonna be another car giveaway coming in your direction very soon. Is that how you say it? Coming your way very soon. So stay tuned. Bye.